21 points separated between ourselves and Lewis Hamilton. Here we're 10 points out of Kimi Raikkonen, and Bottas is 3 points behind. Sebastian Vettel, he's looking to not be in this championship fight anymore. So here in the race of here in F1 2018 USA, remember we dominated that race in mixed conditions. What about here in Mexico? What can we do to try and catch up to Lewis Hamilton? Remember, Hamilton's lead at one point was 70 points, but now it's down to 21. Penalty free, fastest lap. Thank you very much. So, yeah, this career mode now, we're gonna look to finish round 19, then round 20, and then in the final episode, final stream of season 1 in 2018, we are gonna have a massive race. We're gonna prepare for it in this career mode. You see, I've done 4 streams in the past 2 days. Well, since I'm very bored, I want to finish the series in season 1. Why not? For it is yeah, sunny this time, conditions going throughout. So now we're gonna put the difficulty still to 96. See what can we do around Mexico. Here in the Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez circuit here in Mexico. After this race, there will be Brazil, and then maybe, just maybe, after Brazil, we're gonna prepare. 3 weeks. So that'll be 3 races. I'll be coming back in Australia. So now we're gonna go through qualifying round 19 here in Mexico. It is the brilliant historic circuit here. Sergio Perez of Force India's home circuit, and will he have succession today? Welcome everyone to the Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez circuit here in Mexico. It's round 19 here, and it's qualifying for the Mexican GP. There is Daniel Ricciardo. He's one of the championship contenders as well. He's still in it here alongside his teammate Zelenka as well. You see 23-degree weather, clear patch of weather for today and for tomorrow as well. So we could do, we're gonna go 7, 8, yeah. We're gonna go 7, 8. So this is gonna be really interesting. As now we're gonna try and pull our team. See me now. So as much as stepping out of the rear, the chassis decent. Then the final corner. Brilliant job there on the final corner. And now we're gonna get the brilliant exit going through the straight. Let's take you a lap around Mexico here in the Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez circuit. Turn 1, nice and easy on the brakes. Decent entry. Because we're just gonna move some brake bias out of this car. Daniel Ricciardo 115.8. We're gonna get that car turned in nice and easy. As Oh, brilliant exit going through that corner. Ricardo, you're in deep trouble. Okay. His good teammate is about coming in and looking for another place there. Is it gonna be a 56? Yep, it is. It's a 56, which is 4 tenths quicker than our teammate. And then now going through this break stadium section here of the lap, the grandstands. Now go to the far corner. He's not hit the apex, but got a decent exit there. Gonna go towards the lines of 115.5 by ourselves, 3 tenths quicker than our teammate Daniel Ricciardo. Yeah, that's decent enough. We need to look at the benchmark behind us. As meanwhile, the Williams, yeah. Trying. Oh, and Grosjean makes contact with us. That's not good. Grosjean made a little bit of contact with us. So we're gonna wait to see what's gonna happen here. That is a false signal. Sorry, McLaren crossing the line. Here comes another Mercedes here. But actually, Bottas does not get the place. Does not get into pole position. What about Kimi Raikkonen? The Raikkonen, he's gonna try and go across the line. Nothing he could do. The two Ferraris, no, nothing they could do. We're gonna come into the pits because.
Sup, my brother. Brian here. From Tesla.
F1 fan. You'll be my fellow commentator for today's race, and it's Mexico.
Fellow commentator?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can commentate from an onboard camera.
No, you're just gonna commentate the introduction of the race rundown from ourselves, and also you're gonna be some, engineer for today.
Yeah.
You'll be my.
Basically, start of the race commentating, drive to survive style, basically.
Yes, because I know you're fit for this job.
Easy.
Oh, my teammate actually beat me for pole. And Bottas is in second.
You gotta do F1 28. Wait, do you have F1 2020 or something?
I have 21. What 20?
You gotta do my team career mode in 21.
Yeah, at some point, but I don't know. Maybe after the chase.
I actually want to applaud you for being dedicated to this championship.
I'm doing 10 seasons of this.
Damn!
Yes, I'm doing.
I've only made it up to season 4 before I just get completely bored.
I can do season 10. I can really do season 10. Because I want to see how season 10 goes. So, here we go. We're going to start the race here in Mexico. It's round 19. One of the most important races of this championship. It's 21 points between ourselves and Lewis Hamilton. Can we win it today? We will find out in a moment's time. As F1 fan is yawning. Welcome everyone to the.
No, you gotta let the cinematic play out though.
Welcome to the Hermanos Ultradomos Rodriguez circuit. It is round 19 of this championship, 20.6 degrees overcast weather here around this circuit. See the stadium section right there, here for Mexico. It is, of course, Sergio Perez's home race, and it's the most important race of these drivers. The 4 drivers who are in the chase at the moment, as they are separated by 45 points and trying to gain from Lewis Hamilton's dominant championship run.
Burrito Grand Prix.
Yeah, Burrito Grand Prix. As
I want to try the starting grid, if you don't mind.
yeah, I think it has a stream delay.
Does this game have a starting grid graphic?
Yeah, the 2018 one. Yeah, you'll see it in a moment's time.
No, planes. That's a cool feature, actually. Though, this is what the starting grid is going to look like For the 19th round in Mexico, Daniel Ricciardo starting on pole, just edging out Valtteri Bottas to that pole position. Then it is then Ankaja in third place, Lewis Hamilton, Hulkenberg, then Vettel, Perez beating out Kimi Raikkonen, followed by Carlos Sainz, Ocon, Pierre Gasly, and Fernando Alonso. The Haas's are Grosjean and Magnussen, Leclerc, Brendan Hartley, Stoffel Van Dorn, Lance Stroll, Marcus Ericsson, and once again last for Sergei Sorokin in qualifying.
Yeah, thank you so much. The grid for today. F1 Fan, of course, is our special commentator for today's race and for the races in the future, which I'll get him on board if he's free. So we're gonna start the formation lap here around this beautiful historic circuit at the moment. So F1 Fan, give us a little bit of an insight during this formation lap.
Well, temperatures seem to be quite mediocre. Going for the softer tyre compounds could be where you make up the time if you can try and nurse it. But for these drivers now in this race, it's going to be really important to make the start right and play the right tyres. Do you go for harder tyres? Do you go for softer tyres? There's so many options, but with the track temperature 23 degrees Celsius, it could be leading towards the softer compounded tyres. Most likely the hyper, super, and regular soft compound tyres. Maybe some mediums if we see one-stop strategy, but definitely, depending on the length of the race, we will see one stops or two stops. It's all going to come down.
Yep, you lost connection there a little bit.
To the tyres and the length.
So, yeah, it is 25% race. I'll put 50% up.
Which strategy is it?
Yeah, I'll put 50% as soon as season 2 comes around, but
Oh yeah.
of course.
Hold on, let me check Mexico laps then. Quick. Schedule. Mexico. Race.
We get started here. The 5 lights here. We're behind the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas.
This being even hasn't got too much to worry about considering Zed's position in the championship. However, that doesn't mean Mercedes won't get Bottas to help Lewis Hamilton win the championship. And if there does come a moment where he needs the DRS and the slipstream, well, team orders down at Mercedes will definitely be coming into effect there. The Ferraris definitely have a job to do, 6 and 8, brilliant qualifying from Hulkenberg especially, and for Sergio Perez to beat both of their individual Ferraris. And it's it now, 18 laps of this race, one stop for everyone. What's going to happen? It's lights out and away we go, and it's a good start for Zed. But Bottas and Ricciardo now holding their lines. Bottas on the dirty side of the track, Hamilton getting the slipstream, going to the outside. Vettel and Raikkonen making progress up the grid. Is it going to be 3 wide into turn 1 as Zed sends it down the inside? There's a yellow flag, there's contact. I think there was damage with Bottas and Daniel Ricciardo. Hamilton through to second place, and definitely Daniel Ricciardo taking a bit of a hit if he's got a puncture maybe down towards the back of the grid, the Red Bull. But it means that Zed now leads the Grand Prix to Mercedes 2-3.
Wow, brilliant racing from ourselves there for F1 Fan as well. Thank you for the massive commentary. As we're going to go now to a little bit of our POV at the moment. It's going to be us who leads ahead of Valtteri Bottas. Look at that gap between ourselves and Valtteri Bottas. And I think Bottas has a little bit of that damage after we've made a massive dive down the inside.
And now the gap to Bottas is pulling away. This is where the team orders will come into effect. We said that they were gonna tell Hamilton to get ahead of Bottas to move out the way for Lewis Hamilton, and that won't happen without a slipstream. If Bottas wants to fight it or not, if Mercedes are confident that Hamilton can fight his own battles with the gap in the championship, 11 points should be the gap in the championship after this race.
Yeah.
The difference between 15 points. So, do Mercedes want to play that risk this late in the championship? You're not gaining much for second place, but it is worth a shot. You don't want to sit behind your teammate. And this could be a very interesting Grand Prix. I don't think Ricciardo got any significant front wing damage. I haven't seen him through the pit lane at all. So I think it was just a bit of running wide and dropping down a few places on the road. Hulkenberg now, still ahead of the Ferraris. They've dropped back. So absolutely incredible. Hamilton, though, has quite the gap to Valtteri Bottas. Ricciardo is actually behind Hulkenberg. He's got the two Ferraris behind him, then the Force Indies as well, and Fernando Alonso. So that's going to make things very interesting.
Wow. As we've gapped Bottas as well, 4.1 seconds. That is a brilliant gap. Remember, it has been a brilliant race so far for ourselves. Can we continue this domination as we're looking to turn around our form after our recent bad past couple of races? Even though we have 2 wins of the trot, that bad points finish in Singapore really does not help our championship battle here. Thanks to the 2 Mercedes who literally pushed me out wide in turn 1 during that Grand Prix.
It was a very interesting race start, 15 laps left in it. Bottas trying to make up the time. Hamilton is dropping back, and even if Mercedes did want Bottas to swap places, does Hamilton have the pace to remain on the podium? Has lost 3 seconds actually to Valtteri Bottas. So, moves are not happening at the moment down at Mercedes, scratching their heads at the moment, trying to find a solution to get Lewis Hamilton on the pace to fight with Valtteri Bottas and fight for his championship.
Yeah, that is really bad there for Hamilton. Look at that gap though between Bottas and Hamilton. That is big, and look who's behind him. Look who's behind him.
And it appears to be Hamilton and Daniel Ricciardo. Now the Ferrari's starting to pass Nico Hulkenberg as well. The Force Indies remaining in position, as you can see there on the minimap in the corner. And massively now for Zed ahead of Valtteri Bottas, who at the moment hasn't got anything to bring it home in P2 if Zed continues on this rapid at the moment. 5.2 seconds, 10.3 seconds to Lewis Hamilton, and this is going to be a very interesting race.
See there, boxing the slot.
And Radio coming in from Zed Ankaja, he is boxing this lap. That is a very, very early pit stop for Zed Ankaja, who was gapping the field by 6 seconds at the time of this pit stop. Pit's on lap 5 now. Well, it'll be lap 5 when we cross the line. There it is. And this is going to be the earliest pit stop of the lot. For what reason? We will wonder, but it's the super sauce down at Red Bull.
Felt like the tires is not doing well. Super sauce from getting it.
Well, doesn't feel like it's doing well enough, but well, if 5 seconds wasn't good enough performance, then we'll wait till you see what he's got a good tire he's happy with. And now, Brendan Hartley and Roman Grosjean side by side with Zed Ankaja behind. He's going to make the double pass. Hartley and Grosjean fighting ferociously. 3 wide, Grosjean in the middle. Don't cause a collision. And now he's going to dip on the grass. Hartley in front's got to go to the wide line. Ahead of Grosjean, the grip was enough. And he's into 14th place.
Good stuff. Good stuff for us. Not pushing him out either. Holly's really
so this
slow.
means that Valtteri Bottas now has about a 5-second lead over this field, if not more. He now controls this race. I think Valtteri Bottas should have made a pit stop. As Ankaja almost making contact with Brendan Hartley. and sending himself without a front wing. Next up, Leclerc and Pierre Gasly.
Push, 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 push.
And and Valtteri Bottas's engine has failed. He's stopped on the track before turn 1, and Valtteri Bottas is out of the race. What on earth is happening with Valtteri Bottas on board from Lewis Hamilton? The man who was meant to be fighting for the win will now leave his teammate alone to fight for Mercedes. No one saw that coming, but now Kimi Raikkonen leads the race as it's going to be a double pass by Zed Ankaja on the inside. Doesn't quite get Pierre Gasly, fighting Charles Leclerc through the chicane, but is straight to Zed Ankaja.
This is brilliant, dude. Soft, keeping it well, keeping it well.
Absolutely incredible drama. Now Zed Ankaja just a few meters away now from being in the FIA Formula 1 World Championship points, trying to go around the outside of Pierre Gasly. There's contact. There's contact with Pierre Gasly.
What's that?
And there are yellow flags being waved in the area as there's a car going very, very slowly. And who is it? A second retirement in the same lap. Don't tell me. Who is it? It's Fernando Alonso in the McLaren Honda. Such high hope for his race. Now it's ending on lap 6. Absolute pain. We've lost 2 cars on the 6th lap of the race. Valtteri Bottas and Fernando Alonso, but it means that Zed Ankaja is now P9. Kimi Raikkonen has absolutely gapped the field from Lewis Hamilton, then Sebastian Vettel, Nico Hulkenberg.
Okay, you like, if you push more, push more.
Sergio Perez and Esteban Ocon.
Push more.
11 more laps, I'm a bit early, so we can push, but it's not gonna end well later on. So if you're gonna push hard, then it's gonna be another pit stop if the tires lose grip at the end, because you came in too early.
These grappling cars are really slow.
And now, sorting out strategies are Red Bull, but for Zed, his only worries are how do I get ahead into the lead of the race? Well, he's only 7th.
Oh, oh. That was not okay. That was not okay. Sorry.
Wait, almost.
We're running into the back of him.
Stop.
Yeah, our commentator has a little bit of technical difficulties with the game. Yeah,
And technical difficulties.
yeah, it's good, good.
And now, Sebastian Vettel leading Hamilton. At the moment, Zed Ankaja needs to be ahead of Hamilton. Purple sector 1 at the moment, going faster on the slower compound. But he's got the slipstream, and he can see in his view the leaders. He can see in his view Lewis Hamilton. And can he make it? Now Ozzy slides around, and Esteban Ocon will be able to hang on, but he's coming back. The downforce, the speed, it's going to launch him into 4th place, surely to the outside, to the inside. It's going to be to the outside, on the braking, straight round the outside of Esteban Ocon. Now, the man he's got to challenge for the lead of the race, Lewis Hamilton.
Tires are gone.
Okay. Last pit stop, we go for soft, last pit stop. And what is happening? We are stuck
that? What was that, dude?
Sorry, it was too late of a call. We had Daniel in, sorry.
Copy that. Yeah, it was my fault anyway.
And now, he's got to do the second charge. Will it be a problem, or has he got enough laps left in the Grand Prix to make it where he needs to be? This could get interesting. More cars still need to pit on alternative strategies, so it's not exactly over yet. However,
Feel like we're in the
I
wrong
have to
tire?
say,
Yeah. Yeah. Feel like we're good here. We're setting proper lap times.
and now Ankajar is going to be making his first overtake after the final pit stops on Stoffel Van Dorn. I don't think it's going to happen in the first corner because he's too far back, but there is a bit of a battle going on there as Sebastian Vettel has got a bit of a commanding lead over the lead of this race. Or that's Kimi Raikkonen, I'm not sure, but it's Stoffel Van Dorn and Sergei Sorokin in 16th and 15th place respectively. Copy that.
Definitely, mate. Fuck. Guys are really slow. They need to get on the other one. It's the
Yeah.
Short push really slow down through that corner.
Yep. And the lead that Sebastian Vettel has over the lead of this race, Renault, in P2.
Yeah. I see the bugs now, so. The horses are just really very slow.
Stay out. Okay, so news, Hamilton is struggling, he's having problems with the engine. Just watch out, Hamilton is having problems, he's struggling.
Even I didn't see it.
And so, radio call to the man who's trailing Hamilton by 21 points. That is
What was that? What was that?
championship rival.
What was that, bro? What was Stroll doing?
Is sorry. And now 13th place for Zed Ankajar running out of laps. And Stroll almost giving him the bumperoonie.
Screwed.
And the Renault landing pace over the field at the moment. It's almost pretty scary, actually.
I think both of them haven't pitted yet.
No, they pit.
What the fruit was that? What the fuck was that?
We saw. Oh!
What was that, mate? What was Ocon doing?
We saw that he didn't leave you the space.
You always need to leave a space.
We saw that. Hey, Michael Massey,
Yeah.
Drivers can't push other drivers off the circuit, can they?
Yeah.
No, they can't. Alright, well that's what Ocon's just done, and he's almost sent my car out of the race, so I don't think that's acceptable. You're right, Christian, it's not. I'll investigate it. So obviously, very not happy at all with Esteban Ocon's defensive manoeuvres there, down at Red Bull, and they have the right to be, because that was a bit of a scary manoeuvre. The Red Bull drifting. Now, P12, 5 laps left in the race, he should be able to make the points, but can he make Lewis Hamilton?
No point catching Hamilton anymore.
Okay, so update on Hamilton. He's having problems with the gears. He's having problem with his gearbox. He's having problems.
I see.
And Hamilton is not P1, not P2, not P3, not P4, not 5 or 6, but 7 at the moment is Lewis Hamilton, and about to lose even more places.
Is there still hope?
If you get on with it. Once we pass these 3 or 4 cars ahead, then it's a big gap to the rest of the field, so best you can do is try and get ahead of Hamilton. But you got tyres, so pedal to the metal.
We're on hypers though. We're on hypers.
And now Hamilton should be coming into view. So Zed Ankaja, he's now P8 behind the Haas. Alright, Hamilton is there. Hamilton is in front of you. I saw that.
What was Hartley
Brendan
doing?
Hartley heavily defending here, and there's Lewis Hamilton, then Marcus Ericsson, then Hartley, and then Zed Ankaja and the Haas. But down at Renault, they are smelling, at the moment they can sense a P2 finish. And now Zed Ankaja, championship rival right there, he can see him, he's lining up behind them, Hamilton and Ericsson touch, going into the corner, dives down the inside, does he get Ericsson? No he doesn't, he touches a little bit with Brendan Hartley, and he's now just 1 car behind this championship rival. Can he make the position? Use rich fuel mix down the straight, use rich fuel mix. And now, this is it, pedal to the metal as fast as he could possibly go. ERS all the way down the straight, is on the inside. How does he get out of this situation? He's going to go into the wide line. Hamilton being overtaken by Marcus Ericsson instead, almost bumping into the rear now. Goes on the inside of turn 2. But now, Zed, does he make the move? Does he make the pass? It's now or never. 3 laps to go, he sent it. Marcus Ericsson locks up. Hamilton down the outside to the inside as Ankaja goes now into the points, leaves Hamilton at P11 as Hamilton spins around Zed Ankaja, and now going again, it is a safety car on lap 15 of the Mexican Grand Prix.
Wow, what was Hamilton thinking there? He could have leaped in the corner because I was there, I was going underneath, but that was my corner. What was Hamilton doing?
We saw what happened, we saw.
He didn't think straight. He needs to think straight.
And now, this could ruin Renault's chances of a P2 finish here in Mexico.
Box.
No, stay out.
There's no point.
Stay out. Okay. We're gonna be lost.
We can catch up to the rest of the field at this point. Because there's no point in going out there and those tires, I'm just gonna fall back.
Most likely will not work. It most likely will not work. Well, the Red Bull, he has to make up the time now. Because now, this is it. After Mexico, it's to Brazil and to Abu Dhabi. If he doesn't, no, to USA, to Brazil, then to Abu Dhabi. So if he doesn't do what he needs to do now,
But
Could lose it in the
what is that, bro?
next 3
Bro, why are they preparing the race too early? What is this?
And the safety car is coming in at the end of this lap. He's caught up to the queue. Ocon going a little bit slowly here. Resurrection Racing, they've gone at the front of the field, and now Zed Ankaja in these last 2 laps has got to somehow go from P17 all the way to P10 without the threat of Lewis Hamilton. It is game on down at Red Bull.
Position, Lewis, position.
P17, rich fuel mix, rich fuel mix, rich fuel mix. Rich fuel mix, rich fuel mix.
Copy. Copy.
You're on lean, rich fuel mix. There you go. Just watch your fuel delta to make sure it doesn't go negative. We need maximum push now, maximum push. P15 now at the moment for Zed Ankaja. He's got to pass 5 more cars at the moment. Hamilton in P13. Here we go, this is going to be tight with Gasly. Oh, Gasly spun! There's been a collision, and Gasly has spun, colliding the inside of Zed Ankaja, but now Lewis Hamilton straight ahead, and now we're rich fuel mix for the Red Bull and Slipstream. Can he hunt down Lewis Hamilton, ERS in the Red Bull? He's got to send it on his championship rival. He has a gap to the next car. He has to do it. Is he going to send it? He's going to make it stick. Brilliant move. Now he's got the gap to the next couple of cars. Can he catch them before the end of the race?
Big sub is one.
I don't. No, the Ferraris are still in it, but I don't think that it's going to be Zed Ankaja's day to make the points. I don't think he will make the points. There's not enough time left in the race. And now Sebastian Vettel is coming around the final 2 corners now. He's done everything that he needed to do today for Ferrari, for himself. Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Räikkönen wins the Mexican Grand Prix from Daniel Ricciardo. Renault on the podium. Sauber P5, Renault P3, Force India P4, and that is an incredible finish results for Kimi Räikkönen, but P13 for Zed Ankaja. 3 races will decide this championship.
Yeah, you need to be commentary the next race, because I'm doing the next race, and then the next then maybe in 2 days time I'll do another race, because I don't have classes in like the whole week, so I'll do another race, and that's the finale. So I also need a graphic between ourselves and Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, you can't keep pitting. Like, you're so much faster compared to the AI that low tire grip doesn't even realistically matter.
Yeah, I just did what I had to do, just so that it's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be spicy.
Yeah. I mean, doing what you had to do got you P13.
Nico Hulkenberg in 3rd. Cannot believe that.
Raikkonen won.
And my teammates in 2nd. So you want to see the standings?
Yeah.
See, oh, 2 Saubers in the top 10. Hulkenberg 3rd.
Your driver image on whatever graphics I make is going to be Max Verstappen. So.
No, like just go to screenshot my driver thing, and then yeah.
Okay.
Let's look at standings. Look at this though.
Standings.
Standings. Oh. Well, I'm still in it. Kimmy.
Oh. Kimmy. What about constructors? Them.
Okay.
Oh, alright then. The gap between Red Bull and Renault is sad.
Yeah. So let's do another race.
Yeah, I need a screenshot of your driver image though.
Yeah. You also need a screenshot of Lewis Hamilton's.
No, I can just take real life images. For the driver's license.
You can just search F1 2018. 2018.
F1 2018 Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah. Driver image. Oh, the rap. Should we increase the difficulty, because Brazil is really my favorite circuit? Should I increase the difficulty to 100?
I mean, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. There it is. There's Kimi Räikkönen as well. Hold on. Look in them. Yeah, you can get Ricardo, you can get myself, and you can get Kimi Räikkönen in this one, because they're really in the championship.
Raikkonen and Hamilton's driver images are just going to be real life images, because there's no point using the game ones.
Okay. So
Okay, now let me cook.
you got the screenshot?
Yeah.
You got Ricardo's one as well?
No, I don't. I just need real life images. I don't need to get a screenshot.
I'll increase the to 100. Yeah, F1 2018 is a fun game, especially when you're doing career mode. Also, I'm in AORR. I got screwed over.
Damn.
You guess who it is? RM Yap.
Lamau. Rhyme Yap. You got breathed into by Rhyme Yapper.
Yeah, but to be honest, I was quick. I was quick in the first stage. Always quick in the first stage. So yeah, also the new viewers, welcome F1 fan. He's gonna be our commentator for some races. And
We've got 6 people watching right now.
yeah, that's sick. So there's Daniel Ricciardo. Look at the season results. And look at Sebastian Vettel.
I want to see Sebastian Vettel. Vettel. 2-4-3-20. He had 3 races in a row where he was completely out of it. Okay, that's why Sebastian Vettel's not in the championship.
No, he's.
20th, 19th DNF and disqualified. Also, the points difference when you go from Vettel to Hulkenberg is just bullying.
Yeah.
It's just bullying.
But Ocon as well. They're tied for 6th.
How has Verstappen done a whole season if you've replaced him?
No, the DNF thing is the yeah, he's not participated. You see why I replaced Verstappen. You'd see why.
Yeah, you replaced him at Austria.
Yeah. You know why I replaced him? Look at his performances.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense now. He was kind of doing a little bit cheat.
Okay, let's go to qualifying. Around
He's
Ultra Domo.
performing.
What?
He was underperforming in a Red Bull.
Yeah, he was. I'll do the qualifying intro. Welcome everyone here to the Ultra Drama Jose Carlos Pache Circuit here in round 20 here in Brazil. It's the home of Ayrton Senna and is the home of one of the best memories, especially in 2012 where Fernando Alonso lost the championship to Sebastian Vettel in the Red Bull, which currently has two drivers trying to fight for a title. You see there's Edencat was one of them, and you see Sergio Perez as well, 24 degrees Celsius and light clouds here, and there is Pierre Gasly, the one who is the shining lights in Toro Rosso so far. There is Carlos Sainz as well. He is the newly signed for Renault as well. He gets a new contract for next season. And there is Sergei Sorokin meeting up with his engineer. What can we expect here in qualifying? As there is Daniel Ricciardo, 27 points behind Lewis Hamilton, 6 points behind his teammate. What can he do in that Red Bull car? Okay, so F1 fan, if you're watching this, I've lost you for a minute because Discord really has a time limit for hold on, I'm just gonna join back. So I've had an issue. Now it's fixed. Anyway, we have 2 minutes to kill, so what setup should we do? More wings? What setup can we do?
The default tab, because I gave you one.
Let's go skip the repair time because Zaki's not here. So Zaki as well, he's my engineer for today. He is also can be one of the commentators for this career mode as well. So you're gonna split time with Zaki. Sometimes you'll be both of them. Both of you will commentate in one race, but so yeah, you can commentate my lap here around Brazil.
Yep. I dare you to absolutely plow someone in qualifying. But then flashback so you don't get a penalty.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's too much. Okay.
And this is Z Anchorage around Sao Paulo. Down into turn 1. And walks up a little bit through the center S. Through turn 3. Onto the back straight. DRS wide open. Ricardo's sector 1 time is 1/10 slower than what Z Anchorage has managed to complete. And now as he heads up the hill, the big elevation changes. You need the downforce, the car sucking to the ground. And through these banked corners here, the elevation changes, it dips down and goes straight back up, as you can see there, Zed losing the rear of the car a little bit. Then through the final hairpin corner. Now look at this, it goes straight down, then all the way back up towards the final corner. Gets a bit of grass on the final corner there on the exit, but it is a straight plow now to the line. Let's see what his lap time is going to be. Ricardo 108.8. But for Z Anchorage, 108.5.
Hold on. Hamilton second. I'm just gonna retire. Let's just retire. Hamilton second. This
It
is.
crashed at Hamilton. Just be like, whoopsie.
Ooh. Ooh.
What? Your stream is a little bit delayed for me.
No.
Oh. 0.033.
I'm just gonna skip. Let's see what happens.
I told you you should have crashed out, Lewis Hamilton.
Oh. Okay.
Someone. Oh, Hamilton.
You took both. Oh man, this is sick. This is sick. This is a sick career mode. Oh man.
I told you should smash that.
F1
Just full on park the car in the middle of the track.
F1 2021 is just not as fun as this.
But it has Nikita Mazepin.
Nikita Mazepin? Are you serious?
Yes, sir. I get to see how far behind he is.
You know, in my other PlayStation account, I got a Kevin Magnussen career mode.
My other. Oh, damn. Damn. That's crazy.
Hold on, so after this race, we need to make the graphic. Okay. Then that will be the thumbnail for the community post. So if y'all are watching, you have a spoiler. So.
Correct.
No plots are changing. Just our skill needs to change.
Exactly right.
Oh my. Okay, you're a. Okay, so it's round 20 here in Brazil. If you want to get Brazil, go to the AOR place and get Brazil there. But it's round 20 here in Brazil. Who is gonna get in the final chase here of this championship? Round 20 in Brazil, in Interlagos. It is the 2018 Brazilian Grand Prix, the penultimate round of this Formula 1 World Championship. It could possibly be the turnaround of this championship. It is 6 points between Lewis Hamilton and Kimi Raikkonen. Then it's 21 points back between Zelenka and Lewis Hamilton. Ricciardo, 27 points back. What can he do? What can Bottas and Vettel do from the back? There, I think Vettel is already out of the championship chase, so it's all down to Valtteri Bottas. And what could he do? It's a 15 corner, 2.6 mile circuit around the Interlagos Mountains. Of course, the elevation changes are really tricky, especially if you are a rookie. But in history, there have been winners here from due to a safety car or other bizarre things. Last season, in 2017, Sebastian Vettel won here. Can he repeat that again and try to help his teammate Kimi Raikkonen get ahead of Lewis Hamilton in the championship? Here's your starting grid today, presented by F1 Fan.
Why, yes, hello, thank you. Well, this is going to be a very interesting Grand Prix. The gaps have pretty much stayed the same since last time out in Mexico. However, Kimi Raikkonen has gotten a bit of a jump on the standings and on Anchor Jacob. So this is actually gonna be a very critical race for the championship. Any mistakes add up to the final race result, which could be either a championship between 5 different drivers by the end of the season. Sebastian Vettel's a long shot, and it looks like it might rain. Here we go then, off and away on the formation lap. The rain is imminent. When it rains in Brazil, you know it is going to be entertaining. Maybe not so much for the drivers. This is going to be a critical race, and if we do get rain, how does it mix up the order? Sebastian Vettel wants to contend for a championship. Well, his chances are most likely already over. And it is between Ricciardo, Ankaja, Hamilton, and Kimi Raikkonen all have a chance in these last two races of becoming the Formula 1 2018 World Drivers' Champion. We are set for a grandstand finish, and things could get even closer if Red Bull score a 1-2 finish ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
Scorching hot. It's always a really
So, radio message, radio message. Okay, so we think there's going to be some rain. We don't know exactly when, but we do believe there's going to be some rain.
Whatever happens, always be with
Yeah.
the team.
Just have a good time out there, mate. Keep the car on the track. We don't want to be working overtime. Gonna be tricky conditions today, so just do your best. Vettel is fourth, but he's jumped 2 cars in the queue. Absolutely illegal.
I'm ready.
Stop.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Let's rock and roll, dude.
McLaren. Stoffel Van Dorn starting at the back. Lewis Hamilton starting at the front. Watch out for Anchor Jet. End it into turn 1 short. Last 2 of the track inside out. Coming back at Hamilton. Round the outside of Zen Ankaja. Where did that move come from? From Daniel Ricciardo. Now it's Sebastian Vettel ahead of Lewis Hamilton. First to fourth in a couple of corners on the grass for Zen Ankaja. But Daniel Ricciardo is putting up the defense of a lifetime. It's Sebastian Vettel collides with Zen Ankaja. Bottas and Hamilton.
No safety car. What was that, mate?
Collide.
What was that?
Into Delago, we need a replay. That, my friends, was absolute mayhem, and if we could please get a replay, that was a horrific crash that has now taken Valtteri Bottas and Nico Hulkenberg out of this Grand Prix. I want. Can you do?
I can't like.
Do a replay on that, please. I wanted to see what happened. Well, into the pit lane comes Zed Ankaja and Lewis Hamilton. I said we needed something to shake up this race. It's Ricciardo, Vettel, and Raikkonen, and the 2 final contenders for the second race on the road will be out of points. Absolutely incredible. The gap is going to be absolutely massive for Hamilton. This is where his championship most likely ends if he can't hang on to it. He's only got 6 points for Raikkonen in the championship. Vettel is out of it. It's up to Ricciardo. So, what happens now in these final laps of the Grand Prix? Absolutely incredible stuff.
Still debris on the side, that side of the circuit. Hamilton might be another couple of years. So, decent, they're should we stay out?
And yo.
Should we stay out?
Why is there rain? Is there rain?
No, because I think we've got good tires.
Stay out. We just pit.
Okay, let's just stay here until the end of the race. This is a good tires.
We can make these go to the end. They will. Track surface is cold.
Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah. Let's switch
17 seconds to Van Dorn. We're just waiting for the first round of pit stops.
get ourselves a little bit of taster. A little bit battle side by side going. So yeah, continue commentating if you want. I'm just getting you some replays considering how much the back.
Yeah. You drained all of my commentating energy from Mexico. It's no biggie.
Yeah, there's a battle. There's a battle. I think Perez and yeah, Alonso's gonna get that. I feel like I don't have the pace anymore. Yeah, good.
Just keep going. You're catching up. Just keep going.
If Kimmy wins, we're out. Kimmy wins, we're out. It's probably a miracle.
We still got a long gap to Van Dorn, so just stay out.
Pushing.
Yep.
So, yeah, your commentating energy is done, so I'll take the conversation out. So, yeah, 11.3. What can we do here around this subject? I mean, look at this. We're alone. We're not going to hit anymore. Well, mixed 3, we're pushing it out. I know why he's not commentating because there's no battling ahead of us, so yeah, it's fun. It's a boring race, but it's guy who goes in, the guy in front of us is sliding it through. I feel like, oh, actually, we gained about 4 seconds. Have we? Have we gained about 4 seconds? 2020. I think yeah, we're 8 seconds ahead. We're behind, rather. So, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna link Tesla's G channel in the description below, as well as Zaki's and F1 fans Discord down below to get yourselves a friend. If you don't have
No, don't do that.
I'm really just collabing at this point with F1 fans, the rest of the guys, trying to make this career really.
It's kind of just waiting for someone to show up on the screen. It's kind of just like driving simulator at the moment. You're just driving around waiting for someone.
We're done purple. And Hamilton, I think, is gonna get lapped if we're not a bit quick. Pause and get the mic real quick because the mic is close to an earphone. Not close enough, so I think we're gaining 3 seconds a lap. somewhere right in front of us now, so that's a hurrah. As now we're just gonna try and do everything to catch up. There's actually a battle between our teammate Dan Ricardo. Sebastian got up for the lead. We're back in this. We're back in this.
Yo, dude. Dude,
Yeah.
my internet's playing up.
What do you mean?
Like, it's cutting in and out.
It is.
Like,
It's really evident.
that's why I wasn't talking. I couldn't hear anything.
Oh,
Or,
that's fine. We'll let that slide. Because at the moment we're catching up to one still. So
there doesn't seem to be any rain yet, which I'm surprised. You look at those clouds and think there's rain.
yeah, the sun is now out.
Unexpected turn of events. It's sunny.
Yeah. There's a bell right on us. We're back in the points. I need to have score Kumi right here because that's what I need. Not score Kumi. Really just Hamilton just screwed us in the championship. Possibly. Give me the room. Give me the room. Through the loss. This is not going to fun. Bro, it is not going to fun at all. Built the gap to Perez.
Nice.
So 1.3 now though, so we're doing decent. Perez. Just couple of you got me. Just one lead out, but this is not working as well as I wanted it to, but okay. 2-4. Get outscored by Kimi. It's okay. got fourth in the bag. This is all gone at this point. I'm surprised that there was like no safety car came out on that incident. Being a boring race, isn't it, at one time? Oh, I forgot your internet is going bird. At the moment, I'm splendid. Oh, it's like it's too late. At the moment, it's looking like it's going to be a veteran-dominated race so far, and Kimi Raikkonen is going to take a brilliant third, but we're going to get points on us. But by the way, we're 15 points behind. Okay, so now we're going to be down 18. But if we keep this up, we're gonna be okay as Martin Osborne and the DMX so far this season. Nice and slow. 13.4. Well, it's been a decent race. Cannot believe what just happened. Bottas not gonna be in this title fight. Well, certainly. Mark will be up there by 9 points. We will be down 18 so far. The car right here gaining like 3 points, not at least 18 points. So we're going to be level on points with Ricardo this week. So definitely a full wave back for the title. Yeah, it has been decent. Nothing that we can say from this fine from that. But yeah, I mean, Hamilton is whoever took me out. I think at least just did not take me out. After I knew it was gonna hit the wall. It was just out of his turn because it was I think that was something. So unfortunately it was. Bottas, he's out of this title contention. He's not gonna. He's gonna be down to literally just 4. And we're gonna come to Abu Dhabi after this. So really close. commentator lost his commentary energy, but we're gonna be fine. As now, 12.7 seconds between ourselves and Kimi Raikkonen. I knew that the rear was gonna step out there, but I just didn't want to do anything. So Sergio Perez, decent fifth. He got held up, I think, in the pit stops and lost time in the end. Meanwhile, the three in front, Vettel, he is out, I think, still in the championship. Maybe not, but even if it is, it's literally down to just 4, or maybe it's just 2, because Kimi Raikkonen versus Lewis Hamilton, 9 points separated them. We're going to be 18 points back, as now we're going to go to the next race, which is Abu Dhabi, the final race, as well as Daniel Ricciardo. So Ricciardo is, I think, going to be level on points with us, but we're going to see in the standings. But at the moment, it is looking splendid by us. We're looking really good. 6.8 seconds between ourselves and Perez. The 3-second time policy doesn't even matter anymore. So 0.1. So 2 laps to go. Really eventful race, I must say. There's no point in talking about anything. We're to look at the replay to see what's up. So the commentary man, F1 fan, he's not there much, but yeah, it's gonna be a really good race around the circuit. So now we're gonna go through final lap, and Sebastian Vettel, he's gonna go through his final lap of the race. Daniel Ricciardo, they're still behind him. So far, from our perspective, there's no entertainment, no anything bad. It was just pure racing. As now we're gonna start our final lap of this race here in Brazil. If we didn't have that bad strategy, we could have closed in on Lewis Hamilton at one point, but it is what it is, I guess. 7.9 seconds between ourselves and Sergio Perez. Ricciardo, does he still have any life in those tires to try and gain to Sebastian Vettel? I don't know, but I do know this. We are gonna look and win our first ever championship. That was our dream. That was our dream. But that was, I was gonna say, in our intro for season 1 of this career mode. But now it's looking unlikely that we're gonna win this championship anymore. As now going through the final corner is gonna be Sebastian Vettel, who will win the Brazilian Grand Prix 2 years in a row. Vettel wins, Ricciardo second, third place goes to Kimi Raikkonen. We're gonna finish in a decent 4th. We're just gonna go across the line. 8.8 seconds between ourselves and Sergio Perez, but there's no point. We don't care. We're gonna finish in 4th. A nice recovery job, but what is gonna be our standing between ourselves and championship rivals? You see, Sebastian Vettel, the Ferrari drivers, are really happy once again, as Sebastian Vettel wins for Scuderia Ferrari. There is his teammate Kimi Raikkonen there in 3rd. Our 2 rivals battled us out in the rivalry so far. There is Sergio Perez, disappointing 5th. He's disappointed a little bit, but it is good enough. 5th place there for Sergio Perez. There is Sebastian Vettel, 2-time race winner now in a row in Brazil, 2 years in a row for Seb. Vettel wins in Brazil. Now look at this. This is the results. You see, we at the exact same time as Kimi Raikkonen, and Vettel won ahead of Ricciardo by 0.8 of a second. Raikkonen 3rd. We finished 4th ahead of Sergio Perez. Then it is Pierre Gasly in 6th. Brilliant performance from him ahead of Grosjean, Ocon, Sainz, Leclerc finished in the points. Hamilton did not finish in the points. Unfortunate for him. He's in the 111s. Just could not do anything there. So in the standings, it's all 4 drivers who will fight for the title in the next race. Kimi Raikkonen, Lewis Hamilton, Zelenka, and Daniel Ricciardo, Bottas, and Vettel. They're out of the championship picture. There's also a battle there for 7th place as the two Force Indians are level on points, and the two Renaults are level on points as well between each other. And in the Constructors' Championship, Ferrari are now ahead of Mercedes. They're going to battle it out for the Constructors' Championship. So, it's a battle between 4 drivers for the world title. What can we see here in the finale of season 1? What can we do in this car? What can we do to stop Kimi Raikkonen? Because we need to gain 18 points, and we need Kimi Raikkonen to finish at least 7th or lower to try and win this race, to try and win this championship. Ricciardo also needs that, but Ricciardo needs to overtake us in order to overcome it. We're level on points with our teammate. We'll see you in the next stream, in the next race. It's the finale of season 1. It's game on here in F1